5 AI tools e-commerce sellers are using to 10x sales. Hook, the AI advantage for e-commerce sellers. Most six-figure e-commerce sellers aren't actually smarter than you. They're just using AI tools that automate what's eating up 20 hours of your week. While you're manually responding to customer emails and updating inventory spreadsheets, they're scaling with software that does it instantly. I'm going to show you the exact 5 tools they're using right now, and trust me, one of them costs less than your morning coffee. Here's the reality. 73% of top-performing e-commerce sellers are already using AI tools in their daily operations. That's not a future trend. That's right now. And if you're still doing things manually, writing product descriptions one by one, answering the same customer questions over and over, guessing at inventory numbers, you're bleeding 15 or more hours every single week. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which AI tools for e-commerce sellers you actually need. Not a list of 50 random apps. 5 specific tools, plus a bonus, and I'll show you how to implement every single one within 24 hours. Let's get into it. Why AI tools are non-negotiable for e-commerce now. Look, e-commerce competition has increased over 300% in the last 2 years. Everyone and their cousin is launching a store. Manual work simply will not cut it anymore. The best AI tools for e-commerce sellers are reducing operational costs by 40 to 60%. That's not hype. That's documented across case studies from Shopify, Amazon, and independent sellers. Think about this. If you save just 5 hours a week with AI, that's 260 hours a year you can reinvest into product development, marketing, or honestly just not burning out. The window to adopt is closing fast. Early movers already have an unfair advantage, and every month you wait, that gap widens. But here's what most sellers get wrong about AI tools for e-commerce: they think it replaces strategy. It doesn't. It amplifies bad strategy faster. So you still need to think. You just don't need to do all the grunt work. Alright. Tool number 1. Tool number 1, ChatGPT for product descriptions and copywriting. You already know ChatGPT. But most sellers are using it wrong. Here's how it actually works for e-commerce. You feed it your product specs, dimensions, materials, features, target customer, and it spits out conversion-optimized descriptions in seconds. Let me give you a real example. Say you're selling a blue silicone kitchen spatula. Boring, right? You type blue spatula as your title and wonder why nobody buys it. Instead, you prompt ChatGPT like this: write a product description for a heat-resistant silicone spatula. Target audience is home cooks who are tired of cheap spatulas that melt. Write like a product manager, not a robot. What you get back is persuasive copy that speaks directly to pain points. And it takes 5 minutes instead of 30. One limitation though, and I'm being real with you. You still need to edit for your brand voice. ChatGPT gives you a strong first draft. It doesn't give you a final draft. Treat it like a copywriting assistant, not a replacement. Tool number 2, inventory and demand forecasting with AI. This one is a game changer, and honestly it's the tool that separates hobbyist sellers from real businesses. AI-powered demand forecasting tools like Forecastly, Inventory Planner, and Keepa with AI integration can predict which products will sell before your competitors even notice the trend. Here's why this matters. Stockouts lose you sales and tank your search ranking. Overstock ties up cash and eats into margins. Both cost you real money. One seller I follow reduced excess inventory by 35% and recovered $12,000 in cash flow in a single quarter just by switching to AI-powered forecasting. These tools connect directly to Shopify, Amazon, and WooCommerce. The setup is surprisingly simple. You plug in your sales data, and the AI starts learning your patterns immediately. Tool number 3, Chatbot AI for customer service, 24/7 automation. Wait, before you implement tool number 3, there's a critical mistake that costs sellers $500 or more per month. I'll show you how to avoid it. Here's the deal. 60% of customer questions are the same repetitive FAQs. Where's my order? What's your return policy? Do you ship internationally? AI chatbots handle all of that instantly. Platforms like Tidio, Drift, and Intercom all have solid AI capabilities now. The conversion impact is huge. Faster responses mean fewer abandoned carts and more repeat buyers. Customers served by well-built AI chatbots report an 85% satisfaction rate. Now, here's the mistake I mentioned. Most sellers set up a chatbot and then never train it on their specific products and policies. They leave the generic responses in place, and customers get frustrated. You end up paying for a tool that's actually hurting your brand. Take 1 hour to upload your real FAQs, your shipping details, and your return policy. That single hour saves you hundreds every month in unnecessary support tickets. Basic setup can be live in under 60 minutes. There's no excuse not to do this. Tool number 4, Email Marketing Automation, Segment and Personalize. Email is still the highest ROI channel in e-commerce. But most sellers send the same blast to their entire list and wonder why open rates are in the gutter. AI tools for e-commerce sellers now predict the optimal send time for each individual customer. Not a general best time to send, the best time for that specific person based on their behavior. Take Klaviyo with AI features as an example. It builds automated follow-up sequences that convert 3 times higher than manual campaigns. Here's where the magic really happens. AI identifies which customers are at risk of churning and automatically sends targeted re-engagement emails. You don't lift a finger. The average ROI increase with AI-powered email personalization? 25 to 40%. For a channel you're already using. And the best part, templates are available out of the box. You do not need to be technical to set this up. Tool number 5, Competitive Analysis and Pricing Optimization. You might think AI pricing tools reduce your margins, but the data shows the opposite. Here's why. Dynamic pricing AI adjusts your prices in real time based on 3 factors: current demand, competitor pricing, and your profit margins. Tools like Presync, Wiser, and Competitor monitor over 100 competitors automatically. Every single day. No more opening 20 browser tabs to manually check what your competitors are charging. Even a 2 to 3% improvement in pricing accuracy translates to thousands of dollars in additional profit per month. And it helps you avoid price wars by understanding where you actually sit in the market. You're not just racing to the bottom. You're strategically positioning based on real data. Bonus, the underrated AI tool no one talks about. Okay, here's the bonus that almost nobody is talking about yet. AI-powered product photography and image generation. Tools like Midjourney and Stable Diffusion can now create lifestyle shots, product mockups, and design variations without a single photoshoot. One professional photoshoot costs you $1,000 to $5,000. AI image generation costs you $0 to $50 a month. The math is obvious. Now, a quick warning. Disclose AI-generated images per FTC guidelines. Transparency builds trust. Don't try to fake it. The real competitive edge here is speed. You can test 10 different design concepts before you ever invest in professional photography. Iterate fast, validate what works, then go big. How to actually implement, without overwhelm. Alright, I just threw a lot at you. So here's how you actually do this without losing your mind. Start with one tool. The one that solves your single biggest pain point right now. Week 1, learn the basics and set up a simple configuration. Week 2 and 3, test it on a small portion of your operations. Week 4, scale to full implementation. Do not try to adopt all 5 at once. That's a recipe for burnout and half-baked setups. The compound benefits come from deep mastery of 2 or 3 tools, not surface-level use of everything. A few tools I personally use alongside these to stay organized and create content around my store: Jasper AI for longer-form copy, Notion for tracking my entire implementation workflow, and Canva for quick graphics and social assets. Links for all of these are in the description. Most have free trials so you can test before you commit. Outro plus next steps. Let's recap. 5 AI tools for e-commerce sellers that directly impact your revenue. ChatGPT for copywriting, AI demand forecasting, chatbots for customer service, AI email automation, and dynamic pricing tools. Plus a bonus: AI product photography. Every tool I mentioned today, I've personally tested. I'm not recommending anything I haven't used in my own operations. Click the links in the description to grab free trials and some exclusive discounts I've negotiated. Most of these offer 14 to 30-day free trials, so there's literally zero risk in testing them out. Now here's what's coming next. Next week, I'm showing you the AI tool that replaced our entire customer service team. The results were honestly kind of insane. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss that one. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Which of these 5 tools are you implementing first? I read every single comment and I'll help you pick the right one for your situation. If this video gave you value, smash the like button. It helps more sellers find this content, and it tells YouTube to show this to people who actually need it. I'll see you in the next one.